Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a request from Mike.
Yes!
And that is called...
The band is called Benthic Realm.
Okay. And the song is called Save Us All.
Yes.
Never heard of it. Sounds very... I mean, it doesn't sound very, but it looks very like dark. There's a skeleton on the cover with some spikes. Is that like a crown?
It's a crown like in the middle of the ocean with the spike in the with the head in the middle, and it says "We Will Not Bow" is the name of the album.
Very Game of Thrones. So
exactly.
I don't know what to expect. It's from 2018, pretty new, and it's not that long. It's 6 minutes and 36 seconds. So we could be anything from death metal to
well,
prog
this is
to...
the same vocalist as the other song we did, Earth Drive. The other band that we did, Earth Drive. So that was really good, very interesting.
And what does Benthic mean?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, you let us know in the comment section, and you...
I know what realm means, and it is like Thronesy, obviously.
Very Thronesy, yeah. Very Lord of the Ringsy. Okay,
so
let's get into it.
This is from 2018. Very cool.
Yes. And I always have to look. I have to remember that the cable is on the left side.
Yes. Okay. Ready?
Yes. Are we? Oh, can you? Let's put the volume on.
Yeah, because you had it.
Yeah.
This way and that one, and those are plugged in. Okay. Great. Here we go. Thank you, Mike.
It's just smoking mirrors.
Okay. Well, what do you think?
I want to hear what you think first.
Well, I honestly, I would have, as a musician, I was listening to the rhythm, the bam, 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 bam. I loved that they did the typical, so the typical thing that you do here was not done.
Okay.
That's what I loved. Mm-hmm. Like, because they were playing, like, the riff you would usually go dunch, dunch, dun, dun, dunch. But I actually am doing it right now as it was doing. So the way they were playing the chords there was like very different.
Okay.
It's not like very typical metal.
Right.
You know? They're using chords that usually don't go there, which is good. Mm-hmm. But the solo, I was listening to how I would play the solo in my mind. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I should be in a band. No, because first of all, the guitar of the solo was way too low. And just the way he could have, that rhythm right there was very cool to solo over.
Okay.
And I would have soloed over something more, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just different, but it's very cool. I mean, you can't steal, what they wanted to do over it. So I just would have done something different, but but overall, I love her voice.
Yeah.
So who is this?
The same one from Earth Drive. The last song that we did for Mike.
Okay, so yeah, I love her voice. Very cool. And
oh no, that wasn't the last one, because the last one was Liliac.
The
one before last. No, the one before last.
Mike, you have good taste and stuff. But yeah, overall, I just really cool, really heavy, and I like it very much.
I like it too. I mean, new. It's not something I would listen to personally because I don't like such like heaviness for my regular playlist, like free time listening. But I like it. I really respect like the musicianship of everyone, and like you said, I mean,
it sounds very thick.
Mm-hmm.
The guitar in this, I think Alexia's more used to like guitars that are actually that maybe the tuning of this is very low frequency.
Yes, you're right.
Maybe 7-string, 8-string guitars. And she's not used to that because I usually you don't listen to this kind of metal, but I like it. I think it's very.
I like it too. I really.
There's some things that I would change if I would be in the band, but I'm not in the band, so just like that part there was just too long.
Okay. Right.
Mike must be like this asshole. He's always criticizing my music, but I'm just being honest,
It's because most of the music that he sends us, they're very young.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember the ages, but I know that this is a young band.
Also like Motion Device.
Like Motion Device, yeah. So
it's because like Mike, I like please listen to like Spastic Inc. or Ron Jarzenbeck, and then you'll know why I'm always talking about I would change this, I would do this different, because I'm so used to it's so technical and it gets so crazy. Like theoretically, the music is so crazy that I'm so used to that. So I'm like, I expect constant change.
Right.
And I'm not talking about prog in general, like Yes.
I guess Genesis? This is just a different genre. Maybe he wants to give them some exposure.
Yeah, sure. I think I would just do stuff differently, but overall it's very great.
Yeah.
And I would be happy if I would have
an album.
I would have an album right now, or a band where I could actually express myself, but we're getting there.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm going to continue.
But thank you, Mike. Yes. It's a very nice request, and it's very cool.
Yeah. Okay, here.
Things that
Very good. Very cool.
Wow.
I love that at the end, like she was really like,
yeah,
you know?
that really came out of nowhere. I was not
and I love
expecting
that section. There was a section, there were like 3 chords. It sounded very grungy. Like do, 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 do,
Oh,
do,
yeah,
do.
you're right.
And then doom, it sounded very Black Sabbath-y, like very slow, very dark.
Yeah.
And that's when she like, you know?
Yeah.
Very
and I think
cool.
you're right
it.
about the tuning. Like, I think it is the tuning that makes you feel like it's unsettling, you know? Like, I guess, I know I've heard you mention Tool uses like drop D a lot. So
the Tool is,
but
this is way lower though. This is like,
because this felt, I was going to tell you, even lower than like Tool. So I think you're right. I think it was on purpose to make you feel
and it's like a frequency
eerie.
because like 440 is like standard tuning, like A when you tune your guitar, and like I have them. Most bands like Metallica tunes to I think E.
Okay.
So I think it's a bit low. It's 1/2 step down the tuning. So these guys maybe are like two whole steps because it's boom boom boom. It sounds very like almost like a bass. The guitar sounds very
exactly.
So maybe you're not used to that. I'm not used to it either. But it's a style, you know. It is a genre,
right?
And I don't know really what genre this is. If it's death metal or it's a core, or they call it. There's so many metal styles.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't even know where to guess.
Like dark metal, death metal,
power.
No, power metal is more like dun, 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 dun,
but it is a genre of metal.
Yeah. There's like happy metal. There's like death. Already said that, but yeah. But it was really good. I think it was very cool. I loved it.
I liked it very
I mean, there's some
much
things
too.
that I, of course, didn't really like agree with, but I mean, who am I? You know? Who am I to say this is what their vision and this is what they do?
Exactly.
And I hope they get very successful. And they already have like two records, no?
Yeah, on Spotify at least.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Thank you
very
so much,
cool,
Mike.
Thank you so much for the introduction. And you want to add anything?
I just want to say to everyone in the comments, like if this is your or everyone watching, if this is your first time listening, let us know what you thought. And again, thank you, Mike, so much, because this is something we absolutely would have never listened to like without you pointing us here. So
it's just like there's so many good bands out there that you never meet in your lifetime.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
Even if you listen to stuff that's similar, it's so hard to get a recommendation. I mean, when we did the one that sounded like Bjork, remember how we had to like scroll down?
Word, yeah.
And it was Ark, and there were hundreds of bands called Ark.
Yeah, you really have to know what you're looking for sometimes, but very cool. Thank you so much, and we hope to see everyone in the next video.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.